Hi, this is Angela McFarlane and you're stamping with aMac. So another one of our projects for retreat. We have this lovely spirally type card. This one was designed by Jackie McGee and she's kindly done all the prep for us as well. And there will be differing colours in the pack as well. So you will get in your envelope, you will find everything pre-cut, which is your base, your embossed layer, these two squares, your greeting and your designer series paper. The easiest way to assemble this card is to glue your base down first. Now, just a little tip if you try to do this card yourself at home as well, you need to stamp your greeting before you run it through the embossing folder, because it'll be a lot harder to stamp it on a bumpy surface as well. So just keep that in mind. So for the card base, for the first layer, I'm just using double-sided tape, which I've already attached to the card. And I always find it easiest to work from the base up when it comes to assembling cards. Then I've got a secured surface that I can just keep building onto. So we'll just position that so we've got a nice border. And then these two squares need to be joined together before you start anything else. So you want them to be at right angles to each other. And I find the easiest way to do this, and without getting too much glue everywhere, I will pop some glue in the center. I will sit this one on top and I will eyeball it to check that there's even spaces in between. You can even use your grid paper to line it up if that's easier. So I'll just sit it on some grid paper and you can spin this around. If it's centered somewhere, you can get on a line. I'm pretty happy with how that's sitting. Stick that together. Just hold it together for a little bit, and then you'll want to attach it to the front of your card. It's up to you how high or low you go. And once again, I just use some liquid glue, or you could use double-sided tape for this as well. So I will position it like so. And then we'll start attaching our little squares. These squares will be a contrast for each alternate square. So you will use a pattern bit and then a plain bit to work your way around. Now we only want to put glue on one edge of these as we're working on them. So I will start with my patterned piece here, and also keep in mind when you're sticking these down, you want to leave a little border on the two sides everywhere you stick it down. So I will just place, and for all of them I'm going to place the glue on the same spot. So I'm just going to do the glue on the right hand side, and I will attach that to my piece there, and you'll see why we need to do that at the end, because we'll be tucking a piece under. Then my second piece, I'm having the opposite side, using the opposite side. So once again, glue on one side, and now I will follow the shape of the underneath, if that makes sense. So the next piece is going to go onto here, and that's going to be another pattern piece. So I figure out which bit I want visible. Once again, I'll just put the glue on the same side every time. I stick that down, allowing for this little border around. And just work your way around until we've attached all of these pieces. So glue on one side, I follow the pattern around, and also leaving it loose gives you a little bit of extra texture by the time you finish your card. So just remember to alternate your pattern with the plain, because that will give you a little bit more contrast for your cards. So this one will go here. And then the last piece that I will use will actually get tucked under this first piece over here. So we'll see how that tucks under. So we can lift that up, and I'm going at the wrong angle here. Might be easier if I turn it around. And there we have it. So that can be a little bit tricky to tuck under. Maybe don't put your glue all the way to the tips, but that still worked. And then you can lift these loose pieces up a little bit to create a little bit of contrast if you want to as well. Well, not contrast, but a little bit of movement all the way around. There we go. And then we have our little diamante, which has a pre-sticky backing on it. I'll just pick it up with take my pick tool and attach that to the center. So there's another idea for you for something a little bit different. It's quite a simple design, but it's very, very effective. So I love how the contrasting bits just fan out around each other. It's a very pretty card. So thanks again, Jackie, for all of your hard work. I really appreciate it. I hope you've enjoyed the card, and have a great day. Happy stamping.